What up? Josh, DEPRIVED Productions, looking down this shotgun barrel. I'm just kidding, I ain't gonna die. It's a 5th Blueprints tutorial with the Unreal Engine 4. It's kind of a material tutorial and a Blueprints tutorial, but whatever. This one is something I kind of created myself. I'm super pumped about it. It's gonna be like a camera effect, a transition camera viewport effect, and we're gonna use it a certain way. Press G, and you'll actually see that this is our first-person character. I don't know why there's 2 guns. I don't know why, but there's 2 of them. I made a little change though. I'll go around here a little bit. See a little white plane right here in front of my character, or in front of my camera there? I've got it attached to the camera. Check out what I did here. I'll explain. You got my DP. Go to first person BP in your content folder, and then go to blueprints, and then go to first person character. And if you go to the viewport right here, I've created a new component, and it's the view plane. And I literally just grabbed the shape plane out of there, boom, and positioned it right in front of there, and then drug it and dropped it on top of that, and it attaches it to the camera. So boom. But we need to set a material to that, right? That's the whole plan. So we're going to right-click and create a material, and I'll just name it plane _M, because that's how I roll, son. Enter. And I can go ahead and just drag it right here. I'll hold it over the window, drag it over here, click it, save it, compile it, and all that good stuff. And there it is. I can go ahead and all F11 and play. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. Don't be scared of it. You know what I'm talking about? It's got a little checkerboard. I know it's not very cool, but you know what we're going to do is we're going to make it look sweet. We're going to make it change, but we want it to start off translucent. So if I double click, it'll open it up in this third thing. Let's go ahead and change it from opaque to translucent. And let's get started, okay? This is a lot, guys. There's a lot going on, so we're going to fly through it, so get ready. Hold the number 3 twice. Get 2 collars. The first one's black. Second one, check us out. 0.04, 0, and 0.05, like a purple, like a little purple collar. Hold the letter L, so we get a lerp. I mean, lerping. Remember the lerps? A little black in the top, a little purple in the bottom, a little output in the input, base collar, whatever. We need an alpha map. Check us out. Right-click over here and type in radial, and you'll see radial gradient exponential. Pull that out of here and take the output and plug it into the alpha. Change this to the plane, and you can see now what it's doing. With the alpha map, it's like a little big old dot in there, and we're gonna change some of these settings, right? So zooming in with the CTRL, hold the number 1 2 times. Plug the first one into radius, plug the second one into density, and we're gonna go up here and set this first one that's plugged into radius to 0.8. Then we're gonna take the one that is plugged into density and set it to 0.2. So we have 2 constants there, and we can actually go ahead and see what it would look like on our plane. If you save and go back into the world, and by the way, since it's a translucent material, it will take a little more time to save your materials, and it's a little harder on your PC, but you can kind of see there. I can even F11 Alt P, and well, nope, that's not gonna do it, but you can see the effect we're kind of getting there. So let's jump back into it and keep going. Okay, we got to work with this opacity. Right click and type in the old word noise. Now, you know how we do it. We get down on this noise all the time. Extend it by dropping that little arrow. Watch me work. Change a few settings. 0.2. Turn the turbulence off. Set levels to 2. Set the output min to -0.3. Set the output max to 1.3, and set level scale to 3. Just my looking. That's what I kind of like. Now, you can't see it that well because it's zoomed in. It'll look better on the front of the screen when you're actually using it. But if you set 0.02 to the scale, you can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, like that. See, the problem though there is it's actually scaling as we move it. It's every frame. It's actually it's building. It's creating, and I don't want it to do that. Check it out. Set it down back to 0.2. We're gonna fix that right now. It's real simple. Right click over here and type in local, and then the word P, or the letter P. Oh, there's local position I'm talking about. And you can plug the offset, the excluding offsets, into the position. And now when you move it, oh, it's not doing its son. Right click or click off the wire, type in the word power, because we got the power, all kind of power. You can drop the window there. Hold the number 1 down here, the constant, and plug it into the EXP. Now at 0, you'll see it's completely white. But if I set it to 1, then I do a little update magic. It looks like this again. Remember that. Remember what's going on there, okay? Now we got a little nonsense going on, okay? So let's drag a couple of these things up here, okay? And drag us back a little bit because we got a little nonsense going on here. We need to add these 2 together a certain way so we can see them both work against the opacity. So drag one out of here and type in 1-, and you'll see this. It's going to take the negative effect of this, and then we're going to add it. Add to this power. We got to add that power. We're going to add all our power. We're going to drag a wire, and we're going to type in multiply, right? A little multiply node, and we're going to just hold the number 1 for now and plug it in here and set, of course, this to 1 as well. Just keeping it simple for the time being. I'm going to plug this into opacity, and you're going to watch the magic happen. You're seeing that magic, all kind of magic. You can see through it. We added those 2 together. You know what I'm talking about? So if I would actually play now, you'd see a little magic. We'll see that in a second. I'll show you one more thing. See this normal? You can't use the normal. Hold the number 1. Plug it into refraction. Oh, Look at that normal pop up. He ain't scared. He's back. Set this thing to 1 right here, okay? And then we're going to need 1 texture. And we've got it if you started with the starter content. Go to Windows, Content Browser. Open the second one. I click on Textures or pick the filter for textures and then just type in the word water. And I grab the only normal map that you should have if you only have the starter content. And drag this back because we're running out of room. We'll plug this into normal, okay? And then we're going to grab, we need a little bit more room. I'm not going to lie to you, we're running out. We're going to grab a panner. Right-click, P-A-N-N-E-R, I hope that's how you spell panner. It's as good as it's going to get. Plug that into UVs, and we'll set the speed X to 0.1, and that is all. And that's going to be affected by the refraction. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how, son. We got it all going on here. Now here's the thing. Here's our blueprint, or here's our thing we can save. And if I go back out to the world real quick and just show you real quick, you'll see what it looks like. And it's pretty freaking weird. I'm not going to lie. F11 Alt P. What is happening? Why? Help. Somebody do something. You know what I'm talking about? It's a mess. You're like, I don't see all the effects taking place. Of course you don't. Just watch. F11, go back. We need to change a couple things. These are going to be, a couple of these need to be parameters because we want to change them via the blueprint over time, right? A transition. This is refraction and it's going to fade. So we're going to right click and convert it to a parameter. And then we're going to name it R_fade. Make sure it's spelled right. Go over here. This is going to affect our color. At 1, it's this, but at 0, it's completely white, and we're gonna use that. So right-click here and convert to a parameter. It's gonna be our color fade. So C_fade. And then up here is our opacity, right? And it's actually our translucency, is the way I'm seeing it. So right-click, convert to parameter, and T_fade. Translucency fade, color fade, and refraction fade. All kind of stuff going on there, you know what I'm talking about? And the last thing I want you to do is go to the T fade. Translucent, go ahead and set it to 0. So now it's translucent. So it is see-through. So now, if I would play the game, there'd be nothing. And you're going to see that right here. I don't even have to play it. Just go over here. And I want to open the viewport here. You'll see that there is nothing there. Yes, it's there, but you can't see it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to blueprint this thing out. We can see the plane on there. Go to the event graph right here. So see where we're at? Right-click, event, begin play. You know what we're talking about. We've been here. We've done this before. Let's get started, man. We need a delay. So what I want to do is after 3 seconds, we're going to make this thing start transitioning over 4 seconds. Let's get started. We need that view plane, though. We need to grab the view plane, the component we made, and drag out here and type create dynamic material instance. Yes. Plug it in here. Okay. And we need to create. What is the name of the material? There's another way we could do it. We could just grab the plane, go over here, and drop it in there. Boom, there it is. You know what I'm talking about? So it's going to create a dynamic material instance of the material we created. And we need to set the scalar parameter values. So set scalar parameter value. So let's go ahead and start setting them. Unclick the execution wire. I know that's crazy. We're usually like execution wire, but not right now. The first one is going to be R_fade. For retraction fade. Make sure it's spelled right. Okay. And then I want you to Control C and Control V 2 times. So we got it all kind of times there. Let's drag this stuff out of the way because it's going to get in the way. Now let's set them all up. R fade. Nope. The second one's going to be translucency fade. T_fade. And the third one is going to be C_fade for color fade. So there we got all 3 of them. And I'm going to drag these out of the way. The blue wire needs to be plugged into all 3 of these. So make sure you plug all these bad babies in. Okay. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to be able to do. We're going to use timelines. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drag a wire from this and type in sequence. Okay. You see sequence right there. So we're going to have a couple things happen at the same time. Drag these back a little further. Out of this first one here, drag a wire and type in it's then 0 timeline. We need that timeline. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to name it. Click on it and name it R for refraction. Real simple. And we're going to update this. Boom. Double click on it. We're going to make it 4 seconds long. Okay. And go to the float track. And it's simple. We'll shift and click at time 0. And the refraction is set at 1, right? And then at time 4, we will set the refraction to 1.35. So it's going to change over 4 seconds just a little bit. But that little bit is serious. Then you plug in the green wire. Boom. We need another timeline. So from then 1. Type timeline. Repeat, repeat, repeat. This is our translucency, T. And I want you to plug these into not play, but play from start. Make sure you do that on all these, okay? So plug into play from start, and this one, yep, it's plugged into play. You want it from play from start. Update this second one. The T fade, double click. This one's only going to be 2 seconds long, okay? Create a float track. Shift click at 0. It's set at 0. No. The translucency is set to 0 right now. Yeah, so 0 and 0, right? So we want it to go from translucent to opaque. So at 2 seconds, it'll be 1. There we go. Compile that. We're done. Make sure you drag that green float wire into the float. Boom. I want you to draw out line from finished, okay? And one more timeline. Timeline all day, son. We'll name it C for collar. That's what I'm talking about. Keeping things simple. Update that, brah. Now let's double click on that. 2 more seconds. The second half of the 4-second refraction fade. So float this. Shift click. Wait, don't caps lock, son. At 0, it's already set to 1. But at the time 2, I want it to be 0. Uh-oh, you know what I'm talking about, son. Don't be scared. We're going to take this and we're going to plug it into this. And my goodness gracious, it might work. Guys, pray with me. This might work. All this nonsense we did might work. Compile. Let's go here. Let's click on this F11 Alt P. Come on, don't be scared. And we're in here. And we're waiting. Oh, things are happening. Oh, things are... And there's one problem. Oh, goodness. We can't see. How do we fix it? It's easy. F11. Go back. Check out what we're going to do here. Go to the translucency. It went all the way to 1, right? We don't want it to go all the way to 1 because then we can't see it all. Right? See what I'm doing? Let's set it to 0.7. Set it to 0.7. Compile. Boom. F11. Watch it work, baby. It's going to fade. Have everything come in. Look at the refraction starting to bend the screen. Boom. And now we're here. And it's all purple and black and we can walk around and shoot stuff because we're scared because it's moving. Let's watch it again, son. Alt P. Oh, man. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, God. It's switching and boom. And now everything's freaking moving. You like that, guys? One more time because it's freaking awesome. I mean, it's just a cool camera effect. You can be walking around shooting stuff. You got poisoned. Oh, God. Somebody do something, help. I got a medicine. I got a little herbal medicine. And then, like, you know, you got this look right here. And, guys, boom. I mean, it's just a sweet little transition you did with the material and a simple blueprint. This actually was really simple. I hope I taught you something, guys. There's something cool you can use with, like, the little plane idea. Thanks for watching, though, man. I love you guys. Josh with Deprived Productions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Deprived Productions, for all kind of tutorials. Check out the Deprived Productions Facebook page. We got all kind of stuff on there, too. Music, prototypes, games coming out, stuff we're working on. Love you guys. Hope you use this. Have some fun. Hit me up if you have any questions. And get ready for Saturday. We're releasing Deprived is releasing a new cover track. So get ready for that as well. Until then, guys, have an awesome, awesome day. And hit me up if you need me. Peace.